Chicken tortilla soup is a favorite at our house. It's loaded with lots of shredded chicken, some corn, some beans, and my secret ingredient is a little bit of cream cheese, which adds the perfect amount of creaminess. And top it with your favorite toppings, you have yourself an incredibly delicious meal. Okay, so let's get started. Here I have about 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, which is about 2 chicken breast total. And what I did is I cooked mine in the air fryer, so I baked it, but you could also use a rotisserie chicken. That's if you want to do a shortcut, just go ahead and shred up some rotisserie chicken. But I usually like to bake or air fry my chicken just because I always have chicken breasts in the freezer. And so what I do is I just defrost it, put a little salt and pepper, a little olive oil, and then in the air fryer for about 25 to 30 minutes. If you bake it in the oven, it will probably take a little bit longer than the air fryer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just shred these guys up. If you're working with your chicken and it's really hot, you can go ahead and shred it with 2 forks. Oops, a little bit fell on the ground there, it's fine. But mine is cooled down, so I'm gonna go ahead and just shred it with my fingers. My hands are nice and clean, so you don't have to worry about that. And my family gets really excited when I make this soup. It's one, like I mentioned, it's one of our favorites, and I have made a video on it in the past, but I've been doing a lot of recipe revamping lately where I've been redoing old recipes. I either do a long video tutorial like this, or I'll do a short, just because I don't like that it's sitting at the bottom of the archives, because these are really good old recipes that are our family favorites. So it deserves to be shared again. So you'll be seeing a lot of some of my old recipes where I'm just redoing videos, just because, like I said, it deserves to be shared again, and I want you guys to have the opportunity to see it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you're more of a chicken thigh type of person, feel free to use chicken thighs instead of chicken breasts. For chicken tortilla soup, we are also going to be needing 1 diced onion. I have about 4 minced garlic cloves here. We're gonna be needing some chili powder for seasoning, as well as some cumin. We're gonna be using this entire carton of chicken broth. And then we're gonna add a whole can, 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And we're also going to add a 4-ounce can of green chilies, a 15-ounce can of black beans, and then I like to use frozen corn that I defrosted in the microwave. You could also make your own fresh corn if you want, but frozen corn to me is just as good and a lot quicker. And then, like I mentioned earlier, what makes this tortilla soup over the top and so delicious is some cream cheese. We're gonna use half a bar of cream cheese. Don't skip this part, please. And don't forget to watch until the end to see what my favorite toppings are for this tortilla soup. Okay, we are ready to get cooking. Let's head over to the stove. I've got my pot heated over medium heat. I'm going to add some oil along with the diced onions and minced garlic. A little salt. And I'll cook this down and get it nice and softened. This will take about 3 minutes. All right, onions are looking good. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of chili powder and 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. Let's get that stirred in. And then everything else but the cream cheese is invited to the party. So we are going in with this whole carton of chicken broth, 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. You could also use 2 8-ounce cans. Here's our 4-ounce can of green chilies, 15-ounce can of black beans that I went ahead and drained, our 2 cups of corn. And we're not gonna add in our chicken yet, we'll add it at the end. And you wanna give everything a good seasoning of some salt and pepper. Give it a mix and let everything come to a boil. It has come to a full-on boil, so what we want to do is get the flavors to all kind of get married together. So we're gonna let this simmer over medium-low. I'm gonna lower my heat to medium-low. I'm gonna cover it and we'll let it simmer for 10 minutes. See you guys in 10 minutes. All right, 10 minutes has passed. Our soup is looking good. Time to add in our cream cheese. And so what I like to do to ensure that our cream cheese mixes in nicely is I like to zap it in the microwave, especially if it's cold, in 10-second intervals. And it makes the cheese nice and softened so we can easily incorporate it into our soup. And I just like to add it in little chunks like this so that it easily mixes in. All right, so that was half a bar of cream cheese. Then go ahead and mix it right in. You could also press the cream cheese with the back of your spatula to get it nice and mashed up. And we're gonna cook this until the cheese has fully melted and has fully incorporated into the soup. And we'll cook this for about another 10 minutes, uncovered. I did up the heat a little bit between medium and medium low. All right, so it took about 15 minutes total to get our cream cheese nice and combined into our soup. And now it's time to add in the shredded chicken. And in goes all of the chicken. And we'll let the chicken get nice and heated through, maybe another minute or two. But check this out. Isn't this looking so good? Nice, hearty, delicious, healthy, and it's full of nutrients. You have your protein from the chicken. The beans have some protein as well as some fiber. The delicious corn. Ooh, cannot wait to eat this. So once it has come to a boil, you already know that the chicken is warmed through. You want to go ahead and remove it from heat, and let's serve it with our favorite toppings. All right, so I went ahead and ladled some into a bowl here. Let's go in and add our favorite toppings, a little shredded cheese, some chopped cilantro, and it is called chicken tortilla soup. So we are going to need some tortilla chips. You can make them from scratch, or you can have the help of a store-bought bag of chips here, which is what I'm doing. And there you have it, you guys, chicken tortilla soup. All right, you guys, it is the moment of truth. It is time for the taste test. I'm just so excited to try this. We've got all our toppings here. And you could add whatever toppings you like if you want to add avocado, fresh tomatoes, but this is our favorite toppings. We have to have some tortilla chips, some cheese. Look at this cheese pull, you guys. Oh my goodness, it is, just look at this. Okay, I want a little cilantro in mine. And a little bit of chips. Okay, cheers, you guys. I got a ton of cheese in that bite. Okay, you have to do this. Trust me on this one, just make it. It is so good. This is a family favorite for a reason. This video is redone for a reason. It's just so good. Your family's gonna love this one, I promise. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys make this recipe. Thank you for spending time with me in my kitchen. As always, please go ahead and click on that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. I'm having this for lunch.